All right, quick summary of the first Republican debate, going from left to right. Hutchinson has some DEI experience, so seemed to speak pretty well on the drug war that's going on. The fentanyl has some experience with the border, going after cartels, apparently responsible for a couple cartels leaders being killed. But when it comes to January 6th, he called it an insurrection. Never mind the fact that Trump called for peaceful protesting or the FBI agents egging the crowd on, or the mysterious, seeming intentional lack of security. So the fact that he called January 6th an insurrection without addressing any of those other points, to me, kind of disqualifies him. Let's go to Chris Christie. Chris Christie got into it a lot with Vivek Ramaswamy. He seemed to try to run on his record in New Jersey, but he really left as a failed governor of New Jersey. You had Bridgegate, you had people locked down, told not to go on the beach per his policies for COVID, but him and his family were on the beach, so kind of left as a failed governor. And obviously a lot of anger against Donald Trump. He's talking bad, just bad-mouthing Trump, and Vivek said, hey, you might as well be watching MSNBC. They definitely had some back and forth. Christie said Vivek was like Chat GPT, and we had another thin guy with a funny name. His name was Barack Obama, and Vivek says, oh, you're going to give me a hug like you gave Obama a hug? So some back and forth. Let's go to Mike Pence. Mike Pence was absolutely awful. I couldn't stand it. He just kept talking over. He also got into it with Vivek and just tried talking over. Never mind that you had your minute. It's time for the other person to talk. He just kept talking. He seems completely out of touch. Vivek and others are talking about losing our identity, which is absolutely going on. Pence seems to not understand that at all and didn't get it. And then when it comes to the Ukraine war, he just went on this tyrant. He just went on this how much he hates Putin and horrible things Russian soldiers are doing. Guess what? War is awful. There are going to be cases where soldiers do horrible things to civilians. There are past cases where U.S. soldiers did horrible things. Look at horrible things Japanese soldiers did to China during World War II. Absolutely gut-wrenching, horrible. That's what war is. But now China's our closest ally. So to me, that disqualifies him. You have all this hate for Putin and all these things you said about these horrible things going on. How does it help when you just extend the war into an endless war? No talking about stopping this with peace. Just that, oh, I hate Putin, so we just got to throw more billions of dollars into Ukraine. But once again, I thought he was horrible. I thought DeSantis did really well. I think he was the winner. The mudslinging was really between Vivek and these two guys right here. So nobody really attacked him. He had some really good points. Success in Florida, these policies. Education, which is on the decline. It's like an emergency right now. He talked in Florida, taking critical race theory out of K through 12th grade, taking gender ideology out of there, bringing school choice, talked about his military record, and he had a breakout moment where they're talking about climate change, and they're like, raise your hand if you believe in man-made climate change. And he says, raise your hand. What are we, a bunch of school kids? I thought that was pretty hilarious. Like, let's have a debate and talk about climate change rather than just raise your hand. So I thought he was the winner of this debate. So let's talk about Vivek, who I like a lot, and I may not be saying his name exactly right, Ramaswamy. He can definitely hit back, so he's not going to be anybody's punching bag. Chris Christie is tough, really good at debates. He tried to hit him. Ramaswamy just hits right back, and he is quick, and he hits hard. Maybe a little too aggressive, definitely aggressive, but at one time he said like everybody on the stage but him was bought and paid for. That was probably taking a little too far, because if you want to unite the country, then it would be good to try to unite the 7 other people on stage with you and saying everybody's bought and sold but you. So I think that was going a little too far. But other than that, had some breakout moments with his 1-minute clips, talk about national identity, which we absolutely need, bringing back American values. I mean, we're losing, people are not understanding the value of free speech when everybody used to be united around the value of free speech. So absolutely identity, what it is to be American, and also promoting the strength of the family, and also getting rid of these government bureaucracies like the FBI, where you can take field agents, and you have marshal's offices in the federal government, marshal's offices in state government, drug enforcement. You can put these field officers in other areas, and you don't need the FBI because it doesn't do as good of a job as these marshals anyway. And then talked about getting rid of the Department of Education and just these wasteful, useless, not only useless, but are actually harmful bureaucracies. So I thought he made some really good, strong points, and I think he's going to set the direction, whether he gets the nomination or not. I think a lot of things, what he's saying, you're going to see other people starting to echo what he's saying because they connect. They absolutely make sense, and they're really connecting with the people. So I think he is making a difference in the discussion that these people are having and the focus. And I think it's going to be a better direction than it would be otherwise. So he definitely had his moments. He definitely wasn't somebody that you forgot was on the stage. You got 8 people trying to get attention. He definitely got it. Going to Nikki Haley, I guess she had an all right performance, not really a breakout performance. And same thing with Scott. You know, Scott's a senator. My question to him is, did you vote for Mitch McConnell to be your minority leader when you lost, when the red wave didn't happen? And then the Democrats kept the Senate? Did you vote for Mitch McConnell again to be the leader? Because if you did, to me, that disqualifies him. And then you have Burgum, once again, not really a breakout performance from what I saw. So that's really quick summary of what I saw as far as what this debate was. Please leave your comments if you saw it and had other pointing out other things or had different views on things. Thanks for watching. Until next time.
Cisco, do we have to leave all our good friends now?
Only until next time, Pancho. Adios, amigos.